guys, what's up? So with me today I have the Maserati Levante Trofeo Launch Edition, from a Ferrari V8 to a Maserati V8. Now I'm just gonna take this off because it's a little bit difficult to breathe and talk at the same time. I don't know how Con is doing it inside there. I have my social distancing. Very excited to be having the car right in front of me, and so happened that, you know, we're buddies, eh? So happened wearing red today. So this is the V8, and the difference between this one and the Levante is the Levante is actually the V6, this one is a V8. It is a 3.9 liter twin turbo. So the engine under this is actually very interesting. I'm just gonna pop the hood and show you right here. So this is the 3.9 liter twin turbo carbon fiber V8. Amazing.
590 horsepower.
So beautiful, and I think because the engine is red, right, you should get red color. Everything just gel. So weird you open. Okay, actually yellow also okay, right? 590 horsepower, 713 Newton meters of torque. Max speed is 304. 0 to 100 in 3.9 seconds. Alright, so the differences that you can spot, like, cause usually when you have this, even for me, I will be like, what's the difference if I see this as compared to a normal Levante? So let me just show you. Basically, all the carbon fiber bits that you see here. So you have your air blades right here, carbon fiber bumper in the front, and your air vents here. So this is actually aluminium. They added this right here. Going to the back, noticing the differences. So the difference. People want to record more here. So yeah, the differences from this Trofeo Launch Edition is that it has a line at the bottom here. This is actually the Zeus Lightning. The normal one doesn't have it, so I think it's very nice to have very small differences. Even for here at the C-pillar, it has a line at the bottom. An additional difference that you can see is the side here. Again, carbon fiber side skirting makes the car just a little bit wider. And on the interior as well, as you can see, they have all these logos and these emblems in the side. So all these are the very small differences that you see in the Trofeo Launch Edition as compared to the normal one. Alright guys, just a little bit of info about this current car because everyone tends to be viewing it now. There are only 3 units that are in Malaysia. So it has in red. Here is the very nice name for it, and that's the yellow. And you also have the blue. Surprisingly, this seems to be very common colors, very new colors, very attractive colors for the upcoming launching of cars. The front of the car, it all looks pretty much the same if you can't really tell the carbon fiber bits apart. And I must say, if you watch my video of driving this thing, the V6, I absolutely loved it. I loved it. I rolled down the window, I listened to the sound of the exhaust of the engine, absolutely loved it. So as you can tell for this, because this is a red color, just look at the disc brake inside, it's red as well. When I move over to the yellow car, if you can see from here, it is also yellow color, which is what I love. All these little nooks, all these little details that they emphasize on, including the fact that inside of the car, later when we go inside, you'll see that the seats and the stitching of the seats follow the exterior color of the Levante Trofeo Launch Edition. Again, I love all these little quirks. I think it's very weird you have different color stitching, but of course, to each their own, kan? So for the back, I always like that it's very subtle. You don't have a lot of things going on. I remember the Levante had a Q4 right here, the Levante sign right here, but it doesn't seem too cluttered. It doesn't seem like it's too all over the place. I think it's quite proportionate actually, and the fact that this is actually a little bit angular but with a little bit of bulge, I kind of like that. And the height, as you can see, it doesn't seem like it's too tall for me, so I like the right height of this. Alright, so these leather seats are finally a little bit more quiet. So these leather seats are actually called Piano Fiore, full green leather. So this is also in the Levante, but that's like the top of the top options that you can get in the, hang on, the top of the top option that you can get, the top of the top variant that the top of the top personalization option that you can get in the Levante, but this one comes in spec with it already. So all this, I'm sorry, you can't really personalize it. It comes as it is. You take it for what it is. And this, I actually like the feeling of this. So this is a 3D carbon fiber matte. 3D matte carbon fiber kind of feeling. So it's like, you know, anyaman. You can feel the anyaman here. I actually love touch. So, okay, for me, I don't really like everything that's too smooth. So having all this that I can touch and I can feel, it's really very pleasing to my fingertips. Here as well, they have the neural kind of feeling for these rotary buttons as well. Also, they have this kind of little plaque inside here that says Trofeo engineered and crafted in Italy, 1 out of 100. Now I'm a little bit disappointed that they don't actually state the specific unit. So I was hoping that they said like, oh, 32 out of 100. So I think that would be a little bit more special, a little bit more personalized, but not many cars have this as well. Now you slide open. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about many things because if you want, you can go check out my Levante video. That was the first experience I had with the Levante. But I like that all this actually light up, like through the camera, you can see it as well. So I don't have to like, what touching where. So yeah, I think this is a very nice touch, although not much space inside here. Pull it down. Sad we can't drive it today. So as I mentioned, the stitching here is also following to the body color of the Levante Trofeo Launch Edition. So nice. I love all this. Yeah, your middle console. Again, I won't linger too much on the interior, so I'm just gonna head to the back. Oh, speaking of this, here they have this 3D matte carbon fiber feeling on the side here as well. This is something that I don't usually see, so this is a very nice surprise for me. I like how subtle they are about things. Just take for instance their Levante logo. I like that the Trofeo has a line at the bottom. It's a very subtle way of showing that this is the difference. However, they should have put it here as well, and inside the speedometer, if you can see there's a Levante logo. That would be so much nicer if they actually put the line, all of the logos inside the launch edition, the Trofeo Launch Edition. Then I think best. But this one, nah. You have frameless doors. I love frameless doors. Very beautiful. So going to the back again, not much difference, just the seats and the logo, the emblem at the back here for the Trofeo version. Yeah, same seats, piano fiore. Alright, not gonna linger too much. They don't have suction cup doors, guys. Okay, opening the boot. And this is the boot area. I haven't done this in so long. It's a little bit difficult to get up. I'm good. But this is... I haven't done this in so long. So nice to finally do this. Alright, so this is how spacious the boot is. Again, I jumped into this in the Levante as well. So if you want, go check it out. I jumped into a lot of boots. And I like the height, you know, I can just put my things here. I don't have to go down so low, but this is just for my height. I'm 160 cm. I'm not sure if you can actually take this out. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, I'm quite sure that there's an option to remove this completely. I won't do that right now. Alright guys, so these are the buttons to actually close the boot. So just now I was tampering here and I was here and the boot closed on me and there was no security to show that, hey, I'm here. So I honestly got a little bit scared, got a little bit frightened. I was like, ah! So yeah, security system, guys. Ooh, you can. You can do that if you want. Oh, so this one you put it up so that you can access whatever that is here, so that you don't have to like, you know, hold it up like that. Nice. And it's Velcro, so it comes down. And I'm gonna try it one more time. You see? It comes down, right? It doesn't even show you, right? Like it just comes down. So quiet though. You can barely hear anything. Damn. Yeah, so that's the Maserati Trofeo Launch Edition. There you go. I will be giving you the pricing right here if you're interested. Oh, here. Right here. I don't know lah. Between the yellow and the red, I kind of like the red more, but I kind of like the yellow as well. Guys, something that I noticed that it's not how it is. I'm sorry, I really don't know the term for it. But you know how some cars, when you drive, this constantly stays up. Now, there are car manufacturers that don't do this because I know that to always have this facing up, it's added weight. So yeah. However, when I was here, I was just looking at the car a bit, just admiring. I noticed that all this, I think it's called hubcap, if I'm not wrong, is facing up. So I was curious because it's on all four wheels, that as well. So I was curious, is it a feature for the Levante Trofeo? It's not. It's attention to detail. Kudos, Maserati.